Hello and welcome to the 42 on Wales this week. I'm going to try and get to Greenock Morton this week. They're playing Partick in the Cup, well the lower leagues Cup. I think it's sponsored by I'm not sure anyway. But I'm going to challenge myself. We're going to try and use public transport to get there. Now, we're going to try and get on the bus to get there and use the train to get back. I haven't contacted Greenock yet. I'm just about to show you. I'm going to search how to get there and on their website. So have a look at this before we go. Here we go by actually searching up the football club to start off with via the obvious choice of Google. And it comes up eventually. There's Greenock Morton there. Lovely. Cappielow Park, which is where we will go to on Saturday, hopefully, if we can find tickets. So going through the website, I'm trying to find somewhere with accessibility or a disabled liaison officer somewhere anyway. But it's a matter of finding the accessibility contact us. Oh, don't want that. That's tickets. That's never seen that before, but hey ho. Right, back to Cappielow Park we go, and contact us. That's a nice picture of the place with the Clyde in the rear and the railway track there on the right. Okay, where is it? There's some contact. No, not there. Not in the bottom. Frustrating. Now, where else can it be? Let's have a wee loop. No. Maybe. There? Well, let's go there. Let's check. Post phone on one email address. Just some opening hours. And nothing else. So I suggest that I will actually send them an email later on this evening and maybe give them a call tomorrow, which will be Thursday. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. I'll need to actually see how to get there now. So I'm copying and pasting the postcode to put into the old Google again to get from A to B via public transport. Let's check. Here we go from Curly to postcode at Greenock Morton. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's frustrating. Okay. Normally I'll just put it into Apple Maps on my phone, but even at that, it's pretty good. Apple Maps is with public transport. But this seems to be not particularly great. As we can see, typing in, looking to see where we go. Okay, so this is now Saturday morning, and I'm going to talk about what's happening in the background, but what I am going to tell you is that obviously this is looking here, as you can see, for Wednesday night then, when I was actually online. But I emailed the club. They didn't get back to me till Friday, by which time I'd already called them on the Thursday. I bought a concession ticket for myself, and I called them back, and then they sent another one for my wife, Heather, for free. So it cost me £16 to go, which was very good. Now, here I was getting quite frustrated actually trying to get arranged travel by bus to up to Greenock. Usually finding how to get somewhere in buses, it's pretty straightforward, but this was pretty difficult. I was trying to find how to obviously get from Glasgow actually to Greenock Morton, and I know that it's on the main road. It's on the A8. But even at that, McGill's operator service, as far as I'm led to believe, on McGill's website here, it's obviously showing a service here, like, but everything's in the reverse order. And I was trying to work out how to actually get, look at the times from the service from Glasgow towards Greenock, but I was searching everywhere, as you can see, but nothing's coming up to swap the two destinations around. It should be simpler than this. Luckily enough, I've got half a brain that, well, most of the time that is, that I can actually work these things out. But obviously, if you're not completely computer literate, it must be quite difficult. But I'm still frustrated here. I'm still looking and saying, where, where's the timetable not the other way around? Surely these things should be simpler. They're not. So according to McGill's at the moment, it's the X7 which takes me there. So I'm back on the website and I'm looking around. I'm saying, okay, where is this actual bus? So I'm still searching around here. I find it's a bit strange that you would think that you'd go onto a company website and it should be able to tell you straight away, from A to B. So what I found with Greenock, while this is going through what's showing you here, trying to be very accommodating when I called them, and nothing was any hassle, nothing was any problem. And that's quite refreshing because a lot of the lower league clubs I've got in touch with, it's been, well, you need to speak to that person. Well, you might need to do this. I don't know. Or they just don't get back to you. But yeah, so far they were actually really good. So I'm looking forward to going up today. But still, the actual correct number of bus isn't actually showing here on the website. So I decided here to go to Travel Line, which they advertise on all the buses. Contact Travel Line, or even on the train services, they advertise. So, like, you think, why not try that? Now, see here, this was actually quite funny because I'm putting all the details in them, what time I want to travel and, everything else. But uh, travel from and to, this one's a bit weird. Where is it? Can't find it. Now, I'm one of these guys which only clicks a cookies thing me as and when I have to. And stupid me should have clicked it a lot earlier because that's actually hiding the where to go from and to. And I'm like, where is it? Duh. Sometimes you can be bright, but have no common sense. Yeah, well, say no more. So eventually, when I click the banner, which I will do in a second, anytime now, hey, there it is. See? And lo and behold, I can put my destinations in. And the good thing is, when I actually put them in, it's no problem. And it tells me that I need bus either 901 or 906. And then when eventually I put the trains times in, it tells me what station I need to get, where from and to. And the website was brilliant, after that. So there we go. I actually worked out how to get there. But what I didn't know was how much it's going to cost me to get back on the train. And let me tell you, it was a fortune. It actually ended up costing me £24 near enough for myself and Heather to get back to Kilmarnock from Greenock. It would have cost me half that in fuel if I actually travelled by car. And if I travelled by car, I could have got home in about 50 minutes. At the very most. whereas travelling by public transport, we left the house at approximately 11 o'clock, and we didn't get home until 7:30. So when you bear that in mind, I would have been home by 6 o'clock, and I wouldn't have had to have left the house until about probably around 1 o'clock. You know, there was ample parking around for me in and around the stadium. So, or stadium, the ground, believe me. That's really the way it was. But to do this as an experiment, and you will see, obviously, the results. I know this wee bit section of the video is taking a wee bit of time, but, you know, these kind of things are things you need to see for those that travel to away games and sometimes aren't quite sure how to get there. But this is the train time. What I will say is I'm using a brand new camera for this video, and it's good, but the sound quality is quite shocking. So I'm afraid we're just going to have to put up with it. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of the video. Here we go. We're going to start at Kilmarnock Station. Well, here we are at Kilmarnock bus station. So we're going to Greenock on public transport. This is gonna be strange. And that looks like there's my steed.
Just got to move it back a bit to make it easier for moving around because it's like that pole. I've seen you doing that since you went in. I was just going to go and give you a shout to come up.
I was being polite.
Nah, sorry, get it. Waste the money on what people do and get you sorted out.
My wife is at the back there, so I need her as well.
Right,
thank you.
He's got to get the ramp, get the head down there.
Thank you.
I've been here and I didn't know about that road.
9 years?
Aye, see the road. Did you use it last night? It's brilliant, I knew that's where that went.
What road is that?
Huh?
What road is that?
Waterloo Street, see the off junction that was up last night.
Alright.
I didn't know you could get down and run by the front of the Hilton and take the left and back.
I used to drive here years and years ago. Even I knew that one.
No, I didn't ken it.
There's a
I've
lot.
always went up Pitt Street and then along St Vincent Street. I didn't know you could do that. No.
There you
And
go.
it's not the kind of road when you look at it you say, I'm not going to get down there to see.
That's it.
Yes, but I actually discovered that I followed
wheel spin and everything there.
Alright, there we go. Thank you very much.
See you later.
Thank you.
I know that my bus is to Largs, so I'm just looking for the timetable or where my bus leaves from and what number it is. Seems to be 901 or 906 from stance number 50. Let's go get the bus.
Would you have them?
The thing is, it is company club and you can be able to sit. No, I've not been up here in ages. And that's the way we will be going home. Ow. Ow.
That's it as low as it can go. It's just because there's no race for beer.
That's alright.
Yeah. Is that alright?
We overcome and we adapt. But well done. Nice driving, by the way.
Cheers.
You enjoy your day. And away he goes up. And there is Cappielow. There is a football ground there. But where's the main stand?
I've been up there.
I know you have.
Yeah, and this thing. Where am I going round?
I think the main stand is on this side.
Right.
Luckily at this point we met two ladies who told us to go the right way. And as there was music playing, I had to obviously cut the audio. But this is a lovely mural here on the left hand side as you go into the main stand at Cappielow, and the offices on the right and the toilets on the left. But that's quite unusual there underneath the main stand. It reminds me of the old baseball ground actually. And here we are actually going to our position. See, when you went through these gates, we were like, wow. Yeah, this is a real good throwback to, well, days when I started watching football actually. It was it's still something special, you know. We've lost this kind of character at grounds these days, but I'm glad how grounds have actually progressed on in the past 30 years, but seeing this kind of thing again brought back a flood of memories. So here we are in the enclosure, and this lady here was the matchday DLO, and she was amazing. She did everything she could to look after us, you know. And because we were first in, we managed to get nearest the dugout, which was great. We listened to Dougie Emery throughout the whole game, and he was actually quite amusing. Not quite as funny as David Martindale, but amusing enough, you know. We heard Alec Gray as well from the it's a plastic whistle, the Partick Thistle end of the bench. But what a great view, and so far we were really, really delighted. So I take it you don't support Greenock Morton then?
Yes, he's some guy, this boy, some guy.
He's good.
I'm gonna say hello. Hello, nice to meet you. My name's Lee. Okay.
Where are you from?
Come on it. Now I actually I'm filming all the grounds
Alright.
for accessibility.
Aye.
I'm ground hopping. I normally follow my team everywhere, home and away. But today I went, I'm going to go to Greenock and I'm going to watch them play plastic whistle. And hopefully,
Access is alright.
you get a win.
Just take it in.
Yes, it's very good so far. I'm very impressed so far.
I know it doesn't look much, but it doesn't need to be much as long as everybody's in their spot.
More music copyright issues. Oh well, what do you expect? So here we are at the loo review time, and as I went into the toilet, I found that the toilet itself was dirty, but it'd been open 3/4 of an hour, and you never know who's going in and out of that open door. So as I closed the door, I noticed that it was a thumb knob to actually lock the door. Not good when you've got arthritis in your hands like me. And the red cord should actually go all the way to the floor, but it doesn't. I crashed into the bin there, and I kind of nearly broke it. So I cleaned the toilet, as you'll see in a second. But saying that, there was plenty of room for me to get about, unlike at Dundee United. Yeah, that's a whole nother story from my last video. So I quickly cleaned the toilet up, had a good look around, and yeah, for the facilities that were actually at Morton, it was very adequate for a football ground. I was quite impressed with it, other than the two minor issues that are there with the cord and the door lock, which really should be a radar key and have the push-up handle, which makes it easier for everybody. But there's plenty of grab rails where there should be. There's the reset for the alarm, and fabulous, you know, the toilets within the toilet. The sinks within reach, the blower works, there's plenty of soap, unlike Volcup. And yeah, I thought it was actually pretty decent for the facilities that are there. I hate to see baby changes in disabled toilets, but that's just a nitpick of mine. Anyway, so as we were leaving, as I was leaving, should I say, the ramp actually outside the door, if you were in a manual chair and you were on your own, it'd be quite difficult to, I think, get up and down that ramp. But other than that, well done. Get out for a pass. On you go, son. Go on, go on. Oh, off the line. Too much. Oft. Aye. Part of the game falling down. I'm going to see if I can get away with this with the music on. This is what we've got here, as well as the policeman. Look at all this space. It's a lovely area. And the second half begins. Morton had just had a really good shot saved and off the post. Don't get me wrong, Partick have actually played the better football. And they've actually, and Partick have actually really been the better footballing team. However, Morton have been gritty, determined, and when they've pulled together, they've actually been a really good side. That's a foul, referee. Why did I see that? The manager, Doogie, has been asking the lino, as he calls him, lots of questions. Why can I see that? Why can I see that? And the lino's just replied, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. It's mental.
This play here, he's really... Oh! He's actually won the roost in the middle of the park. He's been brilliant. Surprise. Well, that's how far we are away from the pitch. That's the manager there. Look, Mum. Hi, Mano.
British Transport Police had actually stopped us at the ramp getting onto the station. They were supposed to stop everybody, but when we actually ended up on the platform, there was hundreds of people there. But when the train arrived, the driver gave me a wave, and they stopped. Sorry, once it stopped, the guy come out, moved everybody away from the doors, so only we were getting on there, put the ramp out, and it was brilliant. I thought I filmed it, but that new damn camera, you have to press the button twice, and I didn't. I pressed it once. I know. But anyway, this is us on our way to Glasgow Central Station via Paisley. That's right, Paisley. So, yeah.
Please mind the gap when alighting from this train. We are now approaching Paisley Gilmore Street. Change here for stations to Ayr, Ardrossan and Largs, and the bus link to Glasgow Airport. Please mind the gap when alighting from this train.
Back here for the Clyde again.
Probably just going to make it time. I'm going to get the
Hi up. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's interesting.
What?
I
want to take a photograph of this. Thank you. Take my phone off me. Huh? Take my phone off me. Talks to himself. That's still empty. Hello! I've got assistance booked on the next train to Greenock. Just to let you know that I'm here.
Yeah, of course, whatever.
I do have to say that overall the general accessibility and assistance
for me already.
that we get in Central Station is usually top notch and really, really good, as you can see by the video. I know it's a wee bit long, but there you go.
Brilliant. That's what I like to see. Service with a smile.
For you. Right, let's go find that. Alright. I'll be down here. Go work with him. I got it. He's on a night out. I don't even know why we got together.
And we're back over the Clyde again. It's been a boat on the Clyde. Jet ski.
Whoa.
And you know that means it's like you're being harsh for no reason?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. That's lovely.
Right, buddy.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
brother.
Thank
See
you.
you again.
Bye.